Today's reading is Genesis 41 through 42. Our memories can be our own worst enemies. Old wounds and hurts are not easily forgotten. Failures and regrets haunt us like ghosts. And perhaps you can relate to Joseph in some way. He had suffered rejection, been lied about, and forgotten in a prison cell. Those events can't be erased from your memory like some data on a computer. And while we may not be able to erase those memories, we can allow them to keep us from moving forward. In our reading, Pharaoh, king of Egypt, had a troubling dream that needed interpreted. The magicians and wise men of Egypt were unable to interpret this dream. The chief butler, who at one time shared a prison cell with Joseph and who had forgotten him for a while, finally remembered old Joseph. He explained that Joseph had correctly interpreted his and a baker's dream and how both of those dreams came to pass. Pharaoh didn't hesitate to call for Joseph to come interpret the dream. Joseph's previous trials had been preparing him for this moment. But Joseph didn't sulk in the pain of his past. Joseph shaved himself, changed his clothes, and went to Pharaoh. And upon hearing Joseph's interpretation of the dream and his wise counsel, Pharaoh promoted him to second in command in all of Egypt. Joseph oversaw the 7 years of harvest in Egypt and prepared them for 7 years of famine. He married an Egyptian girl who gave Joseph 2 sons, Manasseh and Ephraim. The names are significant. Manasseh means to forget all my toil and all my father's house. Ephraim means, for God hath caused me to be fruitful in the land of my affliction. If your present and future are going to be fruitful, then you need to forget your past. Your past has played an important role in who you are today, and you can either allow those hurts to paralyze you or propel you to your future. You can either allow your past failures to cripple you or compel you to move on. You can't be fruitful unless you learn how to be forgetful.